We're live. So today's the big day. We are just at London Bridge, which is over there. We just went down there the other day to the London Bridge Experience for Halloween, and I'm just about to meet Simon. I'm not following this woman, as it looks like. I'm just about to meet Simon for the big day of filming. It's the 5th of November. You believe at the moment I'm about to play golf with Deebs. Simon should be anywhere around this corner. Everyone must be thinking, what the hell is going on? Oh, I can see him. There he is. There's the big guy. How you doing, man?
Okay, I'm just about to meet Tim for a big day of filming. Not quite sure what we're going to film yet, but it's going to be a great day. It's going to be extremely fun. He should just be around the corner. Old Romeo, old lover boy. There's a few places that I know he wants to hit. There he is. There he is. So yeah, let's get it done.
How you doing, man?
So Tim, we're at Lakeside, the scene of your first date with Lydia.
Certainly.
And so why did you guys choose here to do the first date?
It's a funny question, actually. I'll tell you why. One, we were meant to meet in London, but I got a text a few hours before we were meant to meet from Lydia, saying that she couldn't make it and that the trains had been had stopped basically. And ever the romantic, I thought, no, I'm not gonna let her off the hook that easily. So I said to her, well, why don't I come and meet you in Lakeside, halfway for both of us? Which she agreed to, and that's really how we ended up coming here. And we went to eat in Las Iguanas, which you'll probably see in a minute in the video. And we ended up spending 7 hours there together, just talking and really getting to know each other. And I don't know many people who can ever say that on their first date they spent 7 hours in one restaurant.
That's beautiful. So Tim, I hear you spent 7 hours with Lydia here at Lakeside in a nice restaurant. What did you actually do during these 7 hours? How did it go?
Well, it's funny you ask that again. It's across the 7 hours we sat across 2 different meal settings. So we had lunch there, and then it went into dinner time, although we didn't have dinner. The first few hours we sat down, we had some food, we got to know each other. I ordered a disgusting cocktail, but there we go. And then we went upstairs, and it's funny, it turned into gay night actually upstairs. Little did we know. And
nice,
and she described that some of the men up there were starting to hit on me. I don't believe that was true. But yeah, so it was just another aspect to our first date that was quite funny, and we look back on and laugh about.
So we had a little bit about your first date, the 7 hours in the restaurant, across 2 different meal sittings, no less. Crucial question, did you at the end get a cheeky kiss on the cheek?
I did get a kiss on the cheek, no more than that obviously, it was our first date. And I felt my heart flutter as I got a kiss on the cheek, and I drove away.
So we're at Las Iguanas. They very kindly turned on all of the lights for us, being a very special occasion. So Timothy, when did you first realise that you wanted to marry Lydia?
Well, very early on we had a special connection, and I knew straight away that she was going to be someone so special and important in my life. When we moved in together and we really started to get to know each other even more, we started watching Don't Tell the Bride quite often, and I remember having that feeling of watching those people's happiness and thinking that that's the kind of happiness that I know that I could share with Lydia for the rest of our lives. And I remember sitting and watching one particular episode where they got married, or they looked at a place near us near to Canary Wharf, in the last remaining lighthouse in London. And I just remember thinking how special everything could be in our lives if we were to be together.
Okay, so given that this is an engagement video, very crucial question, did you ask Lydia's father for permission?
Simon, of course I did. It was the 4th of October, and it was a Saturday, I believe, and I went down to Essex. He was meeting a friend in Canary Wharf for some lunch, and I popped down to the house. Your dad and I ended up going out to a fish shop in the end. We just bought some tropical fish. So we went down there, and we were walking around. Again, funny thing. And your dad, I think he knew really what I was going to ask him. He was going to give me a bit of a hard time in the meantime about how to get there. And he kept saying, "Oh, it feels like someone was following me," obviously relating to me trying to get him in a quiet spot. But then sat down for some coffee. And there was a blind dog actually there, and it's training, and your dad found that quite interesting, so he started speaking with those people. It was getting towards the end, and I was thinking, literally, I'm not going to be able to ask him. I came down here to ask him the question. So I plucked up the courage as we was leaving as we was leaving the shop, and then as we was driving back, we had a good chat, and your dad obviously asked all about the intentions I have, and about when we may get married, and it was such a proud moment for me for your dad to say yes, that he gave me the permission to marry.
Well done, well done. Did it the right way. So Tim, can you tell me what this place, Canary Wharf, means for you and Lydia?
It just means so much to Lydia and I. Obviously this is the place where we first started to live together, and I know in years to come it will be a place where we bring our children back to and show them where we started to fall in love together.
So we've done quite a few videos now today, which leads to the question of why are we actually doing this? Why did you want to do the video idea?
Well, when I decided that I was going to propose to Lydia, I wanted to do it in the most special way I could, and again I didn't just want to go down the route of proposing in a restaurant. I wanted to try and go to the next level, and I spoke with you, Simon, about this on a few occasions, and I spoke with Lydia's family and my family about how we can do it and pull it all together. And it was through this that the idea came up about doing a video for you, and it's really just to show you how much I do love you and how important you are to me, and how I do really just want to spend the rest of my life with you.
And it's led to us having this fantastic day together of filming, which I'm really enjoying. So assuming that Lydia says yes to your question, and obviously I hope that she does, what do you see for you guys in 5-10 years or so?
Well, you know, likewise I'm also sure she says yes to my question, but I think in the next 5 to 10 years I know our love for each other is only ever going to grow, and I'd love to think that we may have a young family and just be in happiness.
And if you did have a young family, if you had a son, what would you like to call the little rascal?
The little rascal. Well, if we had a son, it's been a matter of debate. You know, names have been put forward from both parties. Some instantly rejected. But I think there's one that really does stand out. It's actually a name that Lydia came up with.
Is it Simon?
It's not Simon, but I struggled with it to begin with. But I'm coming round to the idea of Caspian, and I think we both would love to have that name if we were to have a young boy.
Caspian or Simon, you know, either one is fine. Either one's fine. Okay, Tim, we're coming to the end of our big day filming. We've been to a lot of the locations that are close to yourself and Lydia, and made quite a lot of films. But there's still one film that's yet to be filmed, which is this one. Perhaps the most crucial and important of them all. Certainly is. Can you just talk about your decision process for asking me to be your best man for this special day?
Simon, of course I can. As you said, you know, it's been a great day and an emotional day for both of us. But you know, just going back a few weeks, the reason that I decided for you to be my best man, you know, we've got a lot of history together, and we became very good friends in school and been really best friends ever since. And I couldn't think of anyone more suited to the role, and someone who would help me out as much as you already have, and hope to make many special times for us and Lydia and I as we move forward. So they were just some of the reasons why I chose for you to be the best man, Simon.
Are you looking forward to the best man speech? Are you? How?
I am. I know you do. I know you do a sterling
How well do you
job.
think I'll treat you?
You'll do a sterling job.
We'll see. We'll see.
So as you know, Simon, obviously, like Lydia and I have been getting on really, really well, and we've been living together now for 4 months, just over 4 months, and
That's great.
you know, I couldn't love her anymore, and I'm really looking forward to you meeting her tonight.
Yeah.
Later, you will meet. Obviously, she's just called.
I'm very much looking forward to meeting you.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
So, and I know obviously we've spoken throughout our time that, like, I've been with Lydia, I've spoken with you about how much I feel about her and everything. And I think obviously you know how serious I am about her, and I've on the 23rd of December I will be asking her to marry me. So and what would be, you know, would be brilliant and would be an absolute honour for me would be for next year, if we were to get married next year, would be for you to be my best man.
I'll be absolutely delighted. It's, it's going to be a hell of a journey. But no, I'll be absolutely delighted. And couldn't be happier for you.
Thank you.
And you. Take care of it.
Simon,
I just wondered if you could give us a quick indication of how it felt when I asked you to be best man.
Felt fantastic to be given the opportunity to shine, to really be the centre of attention. It's fantastic. It's been a long time. It's a real honour to be there for a big day and be part of the process. I can't wait for the next steps.
So today is the 23rd of October and it's the day that I'm going to collect your engagement ring. I've just dropped you off to Canary Wharf, I've come back, quickly had a shower, voila, looking all lovely. I'm going down now to pick up your mum. I'm going to be with her probably about 9:30, then we're going on our way to Brighton. We're going to pick up my mum on the way, all been planned, all very secret. And then we're going down to the number 10 Jewellers, your favourite. We're picking up the engagement ring. We're going to have a spot of lunch and then we're going to drive back. I'm going to give the ring to my mum to look after and you're not going to know anything about it. I love you, baby. Bye.
Gosh, that's smart, isn't it?
Yeah.
Goodness me.
I love the opportunity of...
Still touch my phone anyway, so I don't know. Oh, that is cool. I'm good.
A flat, I might not have actually told you, yeah, we had a flat fire or someone set a light to our flat just outside in London. Okay. So we couldn't be in, so we came down to Brighton and was just looking around.
Yeah.
And then it just came to be that, yeah, we came in here. Obviously, it was supposed to be just quite late when we came in, wasn't it? And we were just walking by, and we looked at one of the other rings, and I remember it, and you got a few out, and she said, "Oh no," and you said, "Oh no, yours prefer this one."
Yes, because this is better. Basically, the ring she picked out was white gold. This is platinum, and this is a ring that we've made here, which is rather nice. It's a little bit better quality. The other one was a bit higher, and it was a lot more going on.
Is there an extra seat? Do you know?
No, I don't.
You sit down.
No, honestly, I'm happy to stand. So quality-wise, everything about this, and as I say, it's a ring that we've made here, so it's rather beautiful. And finger size now, it's her finger size.
Yes, it was really, I know it was really sized, wasn't it?
We sized it to her size L.
Yeah, that's how I remember.
Oh, yeah, which is...
Because originally we thought an M, do you remember? And you said, "Oh no, I think it should be an L." And then you tried on an L and it was the correct size.
Yes, one size.
Yeah.
Because it has to be tight, otherwise you're sort of travelling around. So I see, so it all makes sense. So when you came in, I thought, well, what were we meant to say?
No, yeah, we were just looking.
Thinking, obviously, no, like today,
Yeah.
you're going to come in, so that's why what are we doing?
Yeah.
I didn't know she wasn't not going to be here.
No, it was just, she knows nothing more about this now. And nothing's been said since.
No,
but she keeps mentioning
I've done work
that ring.
previously, so we
she loved it.
Yeah. So it was, yeah, and then I think it was a couple of weeks after I spoke with you and Mark.
Yes.
And then I spoke with Lily's dad Mark about, was it 2 or 3 weeks ago?
So Lillian, this is where we came on our second day, and it's a great night at the London Bridge Experience. It's a bit of a shame we didn't punch him in the face, which I was hoping for, but it is really when I started to see you guys. We're very, very happy together.
So babe, this is where I came and met you only a few times, and I met your dad here and met Ben and we had a drink, and it's right here that I met you to go to Bruges, where we definitely started to fall madly in love for each other.
Well, hello Lydia, it's your very handsome brother outside Red Line Court, and the date is the 5th of November, and I am with your future husband to be Tim. So we've just been for a coffee just down near Starbucks. So yes, and we're here, and Tim has remarkably visited me today just to say hello, out of the blue, as generous he is, and paid particular attention. man is just sitting in some bird shit and he's stuck to his trousers and now he's panicking to get some tissue to wipe it off.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to let him and let him walk around London with Simon with his shame. Also, I have also met Simon today.
Hello.
Team's best man. So these chumleys have popped in ears all wheel today. So Lydia is all in full motion and spin. And I wish you all the happiness.
Nailed it. So we are just outside the Shard and here's Simon. Simon, where are we off to now?
Well, we're off to know what.
And what are we doing there, Simon?
To scout out the potential room at Cape Gym, really looking too much. Should be good. And going to see if it's the perfect location.
I know you're probably wondering why you're in this building, and we've told you it's for drinks, but really it's not. Ever since the first day we met, I knew you as someone. Ever since the first day we met, I knew you as someone different to that I'd ever met before.
That doesn't fucking make sense.
Ever since the first day we met, I knew you as someone different to that. So this is where we came on our third date, and it was really here where I started to fall for you. And I remember holding your hand, and I actually remember you punching me very gently. And no shit, let's cut that out. But keep that for the outtake. Keep that for the outtake.
So Lydia, this is where we came on second date. London Bridge experience.
So babe, this is where we came, and I came with you.
Oh no, God, I spent so much care getting the filming right.
Do it again. Start again.
Hold on.
So Simon and I have been using our geocache app today, and we're going around London to discover what we find. This is the next location we find. And what do we find? Ben.
I'm an inanimate object.
I don't know what to say now.
I don't know what to say.
So this is where we met on Valentine's evening. And
Oh, he's fucked it.
this is where we met on Valentine's evening. And little did we know then that that was going to be the first of our life.
Third time's a charm.
So after we met on Valentine's Day, so after we met, stop that shit. Alright, let's go again.
Okay.
So after I came and met you over there on Valentine's evening, we walked over to get a drink. What am I saying? Stop, cut it. What am I saying? Oh, and I remember that feeling. Okay, yeah, okay.
Brilliant. Gold.
So after.
Oh, come on.
No, man, okay.
Oh, come on. You're useless.
Go.
Oh, fuck, sorry. That's my fuck. Tim's just thinking what he's going to say.
So next we went to the gym. I remember when we crossed this bridge, we held hands for the first time.
bit of a multicultural moment. Bit of Romanian. Okay. I'll start having again.
So next we went to the gym for our first meal. Because I'm going to say we swear we held hands for the first time.
Get it together, Tim. Come on.
Right, so we went.
Sorry. Yeah.
So next we went to the gym. And I remember us walking over this bridge and holding hands for the first time. And I remember... Stop, go again. So next we walked over to the gym. And I remember going over this bridge and we held hands for the first time. And I remember... Stop. So next we walked over this bridge to the gym. And we held hands for the first time. And I remember thinking, I never wanted to let go.
Ah, nice.
Question. I don't want to say.
Simon? So just give me a little bit of an indication of how it felt when I asked you to be best man at the wedding.
Well, it felt fantastic. We've been friends for a very long time. It's very...
Simon? Can you just...
So Tim, tell me what this place means, Canary Wharf, for you and Lydia.
Well, it means loads to us. This is where we started to live together for the first time. And I know in years to come, this is where we'll bring our children back to, and so where we started to fall in love. No. Okay, a bit like that. I know what...
Straight away.
No. So I know you're probably wondering why you're in this building. Nah, it doesn't work either. One sec, go again. Really loud then.
That's way more interesting.
Right, okay. So we've just come outside of the building of KPMG, and I've just been in the room where I'm actually going to propose to you. The feeling of going in there is just the...
Yeah, it's good. Keep going.
What should I say then? We'll just... What should I say?
Speak from the heart, Tim. Speak from the heart.
Yeah, okay, I've got it.
You'll know what to say.
So I've just come outside of KPMG, just been in there, and just in the building. No, stop, just start again, just go from here, stop. So I've just come out of KPMG, and I've just been in the room where I'm going to propose to you. The feeling of walking in there was just a pure excitement.
Great afterthought then. So Tim, what are you up to now?
Well, you think I'm playing golf, but I'm just about to ring you, and let's hope you pick up.
So romantic. This bit has not worked.
Leave a voice note either.
Oh, disaster. Disaster. So Tim, we're at the lakeside.
Lakeside? We're at lakeside?
I don't know. So we've had... Messed up. So as you replay the scene in your mind back in January, so you're 2 minutes into meeting Lydia and you're walking, well, tell us where you're walking and what you're thinking.
Stop that again.
What? Okay, so Tim, if you replay the scene back in your mind, back in January. Okay, so we're at the scene of your first date with Lydia. Can you tell us about it?
Well, I just can't believe it was all those months ago now. And it really, as I said before, it went so well, and I knew when I was speaking with her that she was someone so special already, and I felt like we had an instant connection. I don't know what I'm saying.
So Tim, we're at the scene of your first date with Lydia. Can you tell us all how it went?
Well, the first date was a fantastic date. We spent 7 hours in the restaurant Las Iguanas getting to know each other, and it was funny because halfway through the first sitting I mentioned, because we ended up sitting through 2 different meals, we got... No, start again.
Ah!
Okay, ready? Just redo this.
That'd be hopeless.
Swans have come into the shop. Let's change the angle.
So assuming Lydia says yes to your question, where do you see yourself, what do you think the next 5 or 10 years holds for you two?
That's a very interview style question.
It's a very deep question, yeah.
Look, obviously I really hope she does say yes, and I think over the next 5 to 10 years I love Zoe. I'd like to see us with a family and in a stable home and
Providing?
start again.
You're doing so well up to you didn't do very well. So assuming that Lydia says yes to your question, obviously I hope she does, what do you think the next 5 to 10 years holds for you guys?
Well, likewise, I also hope she says yes. Sorry.
So assuming that Lydia says yes to your question, and obviously I hope that she does, what do you think the next 5 or 10 years holds for you guys?
Simon, very much like yourself, I hope she says yes. I think, as that girl over there signifies the wheel of life. I think in the next 5 to 10 years we'll
hopefully be with a young family. And I know our love for each other is only ever going to grow. I hope to be in a really nice house.
The wheel of life. What possessed you to say that? It's not even turning.
I mentioned the wheel of life.
It's not a wheel. It's dead. It's not moving. Okay, that's one for the highlight reel. No. So assuming that Lydia says yes to your question, and obviously I hope that she does, what do you see for you guys in the next 5-10 years or so?
Well, likewise, Simon, I also hope she says yes. You know, in the next 5 to 10 years, I know the love for each other is only ever going to grow, and I hope that we'll be in a position where we may have a young family. I don't know, what should I say? What do I say to that? Stop that.
You've had like 4 goes. So Tim, we've had been to all of the most important locations to yourself and Lydia, and filmed quite a lot of videos. But there's still one that's yet to be filmed, which is this one, the last one, probably the most crucial and important one. So I want lots of emotion. So can you just talk us all through why?
Start that again. What? It's a complete ramble. So we're coming to the end of our day now, Simon. I just wanted to say, you know, a big thank you from me. It's been fantastic helping me put this video together, and I really couldn't have done it without you, so thank you. I just wondered if there was any messages you had for Lydia and I as we move into hopefully a married life together.
Well, no problem at all. It's been a very, very fun day. I get to in front of the camera. Lots of stuff for the joke reel. But yeah, I mean, I've known you for a long, long time. Since I don't know, 12 or something like that. So we've been through all the ups and downs, and I know how happy you are with you. So it's very nice to see. Very nice to see you apparently in a state of smiling. But yeah, I know you guys will be very, very, very happy together. And yeah, just wish you all the best of luck. And yeah, good luck, Lydia.